And with a dollop of homemade whipped cream, you have the perfect dessert for the perfect family. No, hold on. You stay here, sister. Our long-running show, Aunties in the Pantry, has just been canceled because of our nephews, Nick and Gary.
No count, sons of bitches.
And their new show, Nick and Gary versus the World.
Yes, let me ask you something. What kind of stupid name is that anyway? And who are they to take our time slot? I refuse to watch their stupid show. Watch them tearing the world apart.
Now, sister, they are not tearing the world apart. Their producer calls it humorous social satire. You see, every week they take on a new subject, a different aspect of the human condition, if you will, and from all sides they examine
Yeah, they can examine my ass. Thinking, Gary, I would see your beady little eyes up in here. I am gonna shove my George Foreman grill so far up your ass. Pass them. They're peeking in the window. Come on, let's get them.
Hold on, sister, hold on. Let me get my persuader. Well, enjoy Nick and Gary versus the world. Wait up, sister, wait. Save that juicy black one for me. Dripping.
Investigating everything from A to Z. The super duper sleuths of society. Talking about Nick and Gary. They're answering the questions nobody asked. What's good in the future? Pull up your past. The world's an oyster. And rather than standing the power. Yes, Nick and Gary versus the world.
Nick and Gary and Nick. About to pop a brain cherry, our dictionary is thick. Cause we keep on propagating, never hating, never keeping you waiting. Always relating with the crap we creating, intellectually stating. While we rolling on dating, through the land with a pen and a mic in our hand. Who are the man to understand the master plan? The pan, the light on the plight of your fellow man.
This black and this white man, yeah.
Ain't it grand?
Yes, it's Nick and Gary versus the world.
And thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the show you're about to see tonight is about dieting and eating. We hope it doesn't offend you. If it does, we apologize.
Wait, not only do we apologize, but if you are in any way offended by tonight's show, then Nick and I will send you money.
One better, Gary. We will drive to your homes and bring you a big box of cash.
Very true, Nick, very true. A big old fat box of cash, your weight in $20 bills. The fatter you are, then the more we're gonna bring you. So if you're just some big, fat, greasy, oafish hunk of flesh, then tonight could be your payday. Or, you know, your pay night.
Now, on the other hand, if you're just a scrawny, skinny, twerpy, anemic hint of a person, kind of like that guy over there, I wouldn't even bother watching the show. I mean, financially, it's not worth it to you.
Very true, Nick. Because this one is for the chubsters, with the thighs at rupsters, when they be waddling like a sow out of the pupsters.
This one's for the overeaters. The my pants won't meters, taking up 2 seats in the theaters.
This was for the junkies, the junk food junkies.
Double chinners, eating double dinners.
The overbiters, the sulfur celluliters, the ones
With the bronze, Dillion, and the kryptonite.
the Jenny Craig reject, the act is no respect.
The bedroom mirror be breaking when they actually try to reflex.
The gravy gut bone in,
Bad, be creaking and moaning.
yeah, they try to stop the trunk, but it just keep going, going, going. Win.
Hey, yo, you hungry?
Yeah, I could eat. Okay.
She's the girl at the front. She recognized me.
From jail?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I think I'll have salmon.
Salmon. It's great. What about you?
You know what? That sounds good. Yeah, I'll go with that too.
How would you like to lose a pound a day, every day, for 365 days, no matter what you eat, no matter what you drink? A pound a day, every day, for 365 days.
This isn't really the best time for this week.
How much do you weigh? 300 pounds? 400 pounds?
I guess like closer to, 3.
400 pounds.
No, I said 3.
Imagine what your friends will say when they see you strolling down the beach weighing only 35 pounds. Are you skeptical?
Yeah, I'm skeptical.
How would you like to hear some personal testimonials?
Yeah.
So would I, but we don't have time for that. We have to get you on your way to losing a pound a day.
So this is him, right?
Yeah, he's the one.
You were all served by the same waiter.
Yep.
And you all called the number he gave you.
Unfortunately.
So not a single one of you lost weight on this program.
I did. I lost weight.
Really?
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight.
How much weight did you lose?
Well, 365 pounds.
Wow, so you were really heavy.
Yeah, I weighed 385.
But that would make you only 20 pounds now.
That's right. Yeah, I weigh 20 pounds.
You honestly believe you only weigh 20 pounds?
Oh, yeah. No question about that.
What you are witnessing is a phenomenon called IBI, inverse body imaging. Sufferers of IBI have the exact opposite mental image of their actual physical appearance. Dr. Norman Marcus.
The IBI is not to be confused with the Napoleon complex. That is the desire for someone small to overcompensate for their size. Napoleon actually got his name from this complex. Before that, his actual name was Bob Bonaparte. Bob, was a very confused individual.
Dr. Marcus apparently knows nothing about IBI. Let's go live now to the home of Elizabeth Cochran. Elizabeth is an actual sufferer of IBI. Actually.
Thanks, Nick. I'm on location, behind the couch of actual IBI sufferer Elizabeth Cochran. This poor white woman has been tragically afflicted with IBI for most of her adult life.
My name is Elizabeth, and I am obese. Morbidly obese. I would love to be able to make myself throw up like those thin, beautiful models that you see in all the magazines. But I hate the taste of my own finger. Sometimes I try wrapping around a piece of roast beef around my finger or my daughter's fruit roll, but that doesn't help because I can still taste my finger underneath. Sometimes I dream that I wake up thin or learn to like the taste of my own finger, but dreams usually don't come true for people like me. Fat people who hate the taste of their finger. My kids don't want to be around me, even my pets hate me. Come here, Pepper. Come here, Pepper. Pepper, he won't come. I feel so helpless and stupid.
Oh, look at those tears. Gimme. Just wipe it, turn it around. There you go. All better, huh?
We're back from commercial in 5, 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, nutritionist Dr. David Barenbaum.
So, Dr. Barenbaum, you heard what you said about feeling fat.
Yes, I did.
And stupid. Is this true? Are fat people generally less intelligent than thin people?
Well, Nick, in our recent study with children, what we realized is that the smarter youngsters were, the more likely they were to be thin. And through a series of tests, we were able to narrow down this intelligence thin phenomenon to the alphabet. Children who were really good with the alphabet were thinner. Now, the human body is calibrated to quickly burn up calories if foods are eaten in alphabetical order. Say, for instance, Monday would be A day. Now, on A day, your diet would be restricted to foods that begin with the letter A. Apples, artichokes, there are others.
Almonds, for instance.
That's a good, absolutely, that's a good one. Almonds is wonderful.
Almonds are wonderful.
Yes, they is. Tuesday is B day. You got your bananas, brie, so forth. Wednesday, C, cake, churros if you're Latin.
No, let's just say, doctor, that it was C day, and I wanted an apple.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Your body would not be ready for that at all. You'd put the weight right back on. Unless you had a candied apple. You could have that on C-Day. You could eat candied apples all day long.
As much as I wanted. 3, 4 candied apples.
Nick, you could have a platter of candied apples and cherries and chocolate chip cookies and chimichanga if you're Latin.
I'm not Latin. Are you, Gary?
No, not at all. You, Doc? You Latin?
No.
Okay, but back to the diet. I mean, you're saying this thing works. I would actually lose weight. This diet really, really works.
I doubt it.
Hey, Barenbow, why you tripping, man, huh? You talking about losing weight? You'll lose this one time.
Yeah, come here, man. You ain't about to sell that unnecessary nonsense around here. You talking to the obese OGs, fool?
Hell yeah! Only way a real man gon' have self-respect is to make other fools respect him first. Yeah, they don't call you fat when you scrap with a gap. Believe that. That's what we represent, yo. It's all about self-empowerment and positivity.
Yeah, y'all can read all about it in our brand new best-selling self-help book.
I'm okay, you ain't shit.
Prisoners, Lloyd and Chunk. No book selling on the yard. Drop your manuscript, step away from the wall. Prisoners, Lloyd and
I put my foot up my wife's ass when she told me to lay off the cheese burritos. This diet is the dope-ass shizits.
Somebody needs to bitch slap that Jenny Craig. Like I'm gonna eat sprouts? I don't mother think so.
I lost 600 pounds on this diet. This book is truly inspirational.
And that is something we must all understand. You heard what I said. In the words of Abraham and Oprah, brothers and sisters, this book is blasphemy. It should be banned, bind, and buried.
Yeah! No! I mean, hallelujah!
What I'm trying to tell you is nature abhors a vacuum, but God abhors a fatty. Look at his son, Jesus. He couldn't have hung from that cross if he was a fat man. They'd have had to put splits on that cross. Or, tied ropes or a bungee cord around him to hold him up. No, sir. Now, our Lord was a lean, mean, soul-saving machine. He looked good on that cross. He was sinewy and he was sexy. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Christ was sexy, or hot to trot heavenly hosts. Why do you think people call out God's name while they're in the throes of passion? Well, I will tell you why. Because Christ was yummy. You've never seen anything like him in your life. He's the kind of thing that
Parishioners say he's simply cracked. Gary?
Thanks, Nick. In other news, local Reverend Willie Williams was forcibly removed from his church today after disrobing in front of his congregation.
Gary, I just did that one.
Oh, thank you, Nick. In other news, local Reverend Willie Williams was that's the same one.
I'll take it. 2 trains collided outside of Atlanta, Georgia today. The northbound train carrying chocolate from the Hershey's Corporation came into contact with the smaller southbound train transporting exercise guru Richard Simmons and his staff. Screams of joy and guilt could be heard from 5 miles away. Gary?
Devastating news, Nicholas. In other news, local Reverend Willie Williams was forcibly...
Gary, cut that out.
Okay.
On the medical front, groundbreaking research in eating disorders is emerging from the Melvin P. Carrington Center in Washington, D.C., although some patients remain frustratingly treatment-resistant.
But Dr. Lasky promised I could go home for Christmas.
Dr. Lasky, it seems, was not aware of the amount of pork you've been horking.
You told me you weren't slinging beets.
I'm not. I haven't gone toilet snorkeling since I've been back.
Honey, I know how much Christmas means to you. But if you can't stop lapping lung butter in a clinical environment such as...
Okay, so I've barked at the ants a few times, but it doesn't mean anything. I mean...
Penny, this is a graph of last week's esophograms, okay? Liquid laugh, Technicolor yawn, Ruth,
Stop.
Huey,
Doc,
Ralph,
stop
Chop,
it.
Barton, Chop,
Stop it. Doctor.
Barton. Penny, look, I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep battering you over the head with all these obtuse medical terms. It's
Look,
just...
if we let you go to your mom's, will you promise not to spray paint the carpet?
Yeah.
Hang a Picasso in the living room.
Yeah. Build the groceries in the kitchen.
Display the lunch menu in the dining room.
Park the tiger in the garage.
Fertilize the front lawn.
Slip a few striped bass into the pool.
Oh, little girl, tiny little lass, you're so pale and so frail with your pants hanging half off your ass.
You're a twig, you're a stalk. How I pray every day that you won't break apart when you walk.
In the spring, you're a dandelion growing.
In the autumn, a leaf that's a-blowing.
You're a summer rain's trickle.
A winter icicle. You're fickle and tricky but true. Oh, my sick little stick,
I love you.
Gary, I gotta say, for me, this goes to show that music can elevate and ennoble anything. The composer should get an Oscar. The screenwriter, a nail through the forehead.
Well, for once in my sad little tight pants life, Nick, I have to agree with you. This one gets 2 fingers down. The throat. Ah! Well, our next film is a very interesting documentary about the Barletarians, a grassroots movement that advocates not eating barley, believing that it is genetically related to the dolphin and possessed of a level of intelligence comparable to man's. Let's take a look.
Gary.
And to the good farmers of this nation we cry, lay down your threshers, open your hearts and hear the song of the barley. Oh, why must we murder a gentle grain that loves us, put upon this earth our lives to sweeten? Why not eat a stupid grain like wheat or rice or spelt that doesn't even know it's being eaten? Everybody, please don't eat the barley. To your blood-stained teeth we cry. Oh, let it be. Let it be. Oh, please don't eat that gentle barley, friends. That barley's never eaten your meat.
As the movement grew in size and influence, renowned bioresearcher Robin Delbin discovered that barley is, in fact, intelligent. However, it was not at all happy about not being eaten.
Yet another appearance of the mysterious crop circles that have been showing up in fields.
For this was vital to its plan of invading the human organism and taking over the world. In the most brilliant military offensive ever mounted by an edible grain, the barley began to instantly devour the body fat of anyone who ate it, thereby creating the first diet in history that actually worked. Soon the world was full of slender, shapely zombies, mindless slaves to the evil grain.
And that is how the human race was destroyed. The end.
Read again, Uncle Gary. Read again.
No. It's time for little boys to go to bed. You don't want the barley man to get you, do you? Yeah.
And that's how Gary Anthony Williams realized that if he were about 100 pounds lighter on his feet, he wouldn't have had his Adam's apple torn off. The end.
Read again, Uncle Nick. Read again.
Nah, reading's for sissies. You don't want the other kids to think you're a sissy, do you?
Hell no.
Let's go down to the blues basement and smoke and cuss.
Yay, smoke and cuss.
Smoke and cuss.
Smoke and cuss. Smoke and cuss.
Smoke and cuss. Smoke and cuss.
Hey, blues guys, get some country butts out here.
All right, come on, now come on. You gotta get your little skinny ass to bed, boy.
You little rambunctious white children, that's why I never had a white child.
Yeah.
Now let's give a big blues basement welcome for Blind Leg Johnson and Busted Suspender Pete.
All right, now let's name the groove for these folks. We
want to dedicate this out to our lovely wife.
God rest his soul. He's sitting right there in the front row. How you doing, baby? And Miss Dapper, good to see you.
All right, now, if I can get these old blind legs to working, we can keep his draw from falling down, and we're going to entertain your ear hole, man. Make sure you got the happiest ear hole in town.
I do not intend to lose one dang pound. I'll be skinny enough, thank you very much, when they lower my nose, suspend the hell in there, you do the round. In this life, we all lose plenty. When it comes to my sweet body fat,
I don't intend to lose any.
Yeah, you can starve yourself if you want to. Keep away from my kitchen shelf. Just give me my pickety, my taste of freeze, my pig butt gravy, oh baby, please. Keep your ding-dang diet to yourself.
We got a busted catch. Come on. Thank you.
Hey, darling, look, I found a new way to pick my
Nick, the bit's over. The show's over. Bit's over, man.
Oh, all right. Well, that is our show for this evening. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you very, very, very much. And please believe me, if you were in any way offended by this show, there is a large box of cash with your name written all over it.
Provided, of course, that you meet the weight requirements.
For information, just dial the number on your screen.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
you guys,
Thank
come
you.
on. Eat. Everybody eat.
Let's see. Come on, we do.
Now it's in your face. Big power search for the human race. Ripping it up, making much trouble. Falling in the rubble, floating like a bubble. Come slap it up, put it back in its place. Step up, suck it in, get ready. It's on. It's on. It's on. It's on. Going on, mission out and you're gonna race around with a thing on two from the edge of the word right back at you. Now you understand what we're trying to do. Can't stop now, can't wait another minute. Gonna jump down in it, so come on, bring it. Hang on, look out, get ready. It's on. It's on.
Yo, man, you hit this thing.
What? I ain't that done.
Yo.
You ain't fat, you just fat. That's F-A-T.
Yeah, I'm proud to be this ain't.
You ain't fat, you just fat. That's F-A-T.
I'm on you right now. I'm finna eat right now.
When you gonna do it?
I'm on you right this minute.
Say when you gonna do it?
I'm on you right now. I'm finna eat right now.